What's up, y'all? It's your girl J Red, and you're tuned into the Sit Down. I'm here with my boy DJ Crash in the building. We about to set it off. It's Friday. DJ, what you got for me?
I'm just chilling in the lab, you know how everything go, and we can touch on some topics if you want to touch on some topics.
Okay, we're gonna talk.
One thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about how artists approach DJs and try to get their music out.
I did want to approach that last week. Before you left, I was like, we need to talk about that. So, how do you feel about a artist approaching you? Like, should they approach you with money? Should they like let me give you my CD? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about stuff like that?
I think the presentation is the key. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you should just get on social media and shoot all your videos out to everybody, like tagging them and everything, because you're missing your core audience. You're not trying to sell to the DJs. You're trying to sell your music to the mass people out there.
Right.
You want to give the DJs your music. I got so many people hit me on Facebook talking about, listen to my song, but I can't download it. If you tag me on Facebook, I can't download it, so I can't play it.
Right.
So it's really a waste of my time to sit there and listen to the music because I can't play it. I got to hit you back and be like, yo, send me a downloadable copy,
Right.
So the real approach, I believe, is to just hit the DJ. You never know what a DJ might say. A DJ might say, yo, just send me your stuff.
Right.
They might not want to charge anything. I had projects that I put together, like, let's say Colleen's Finest. We put all Colleen's Finest together, everybody send their tracks together, and then we mix it up into a compilation. That'll be a good way to come out right there or something like that.
Right.
But just hitting the DJ and just expecting somebody to listen to your music because you tagged them, that's really not an effective way.
Yeah, because a lot of DJs aren't approachable. Like, I like when I'm on Facebook, I can really tell which ones are approachable and which ones be like, stay far away from my inbox. I don't want to hear your music type stuff. And I'm like, well, y'all are like the key to us to get to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they always say to build a rapport with a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, just build rapport with all DJs. If you're into music, you know what I'm saying? You need to have like a one-on-one, sit down with, not really sit down, but like scratch elbows with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just keep a good rapport or whatever. But
yeah.
I figure deal that when I am on Facebook, sometimes I'll be like, which one of the DJs want my new single? You know what I'm saying? And then they'll drop it under my post or whatever, or they don't,
Because if you popping, they're going to want to hit you.
Right.
If you popping, they're going to want to hit you. They're going to want to play your stuff.
Yeah. That was a good topic for the first topic, because I'm telling you, like last week, I was like, I want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Just to know what like other artists should do or whatever like that.
I got a question, though. What makes a DJ approachable? And what like turn you off from a DJ? What turn you on for? What makes you you as an artist? What makes you want to go work with a DJ?
Okay, so now when I used to be in the club scene or whatever like that, you can tell like if the DJs don't want you nowhere near their, while they DJing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm supposed to come talk to you? Like, you're like, I know you're straight in boss mode when you're doing your music or whatever like that, but then when it's time to leave the club, you're trying to get your equipment and go. So like, if they don't sit and have a conversation, because DJs can scratch and talk at the same time. Most of them that been in the game for a minute, they can do both at the same time.
Yeah.
So if they have a conversation with you while y'all at the club or whatever like that, even though, say, okay, hold on, give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back with you, instead of stay away from my equipment. So, don't nobody want to go to no DJ like that. I stay far away from them. And then, like, again, I say on Facebook, you can tell, like, a DJ will say straight up, the artists don't come to me. If I want your music, I'm going to come to you. And I'll be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? If we wait on you, you never going to come to us, right?
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. But
yeah, it would be good for us to have these conversations because you're an artist and I'm a DJ, so we can clear up a couple things.
Right. I'm glad we talked about that.
Gotta take a trip to Acapulco from the fold with my fofo on my side.
I don't be liking that little thing you got. I don't like when I gotta go look at him because I barely look at you.
You ain't one real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Yeah, I know you getting it, but if you spinning it, give a fuck what a nigga got. Pussy pink breast cancer. That's why I like
your girl J Red, and you're back with the sit down with my homeboy DJ Crash. It's Friday. You know we about to hit the highway. No. But graduation. Congratulations to all the graduates that's graduating this year. That's pretty dope, huh? But we have to be serious for a moment because lately, well, even when I was in school, the last day of school was full of fights, right? So, of course, this year was no different. We had school fights all day, the last day of school, and in all instances, kids end up in jail. So we want to know we're grown now. When we were younger, we did it, but we learned, right? And so we want to set an example for our kids. So what do we need to be telling our kids to not do on the last day of school? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that this is going to result into you getting in trouble. In my case, and I'm going to be all the way honest with it, in my case, they kept me back 6 more months. I couldn't even graduate on time with my class because of doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, well, how you think that we should, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's a hard subject, man, to think about how you should tell your kids what to do. You done beat them. You done took away the PlayStation. You done told them everything that, you thought of you could do to stop them from getting in all this trouble, and they still end up getting in a gang and still hanging around the wrong people, man.
Right.
I think we should try to change the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
The recent fights that they've had in the high schools of the graduates that's coming up and getting ready to go into the world and getting in fights. Today, my wife was coming home from work, and she was passing the school shoemaker. And she witnessed that the kids was outside. They just got through in the fight. They was in handcuffs. It was females, so they was going to jail. So that's one place where I messed up at early, because I got a felony as soon as I got out of school.
Right.
So I was thinking of how could we tell our children not to do certain things. What could we say or do to get them not to do certain things, to get involved into stuff like gangs and stuff that take them down the wrong path.
We all we can do is talk to them, sit them down and talk to them, but at the same time, some people are where they not gonna learn until they bump their heads. You know what I'm saying? And once it's the last day of high school, if they are graduating, they on their own now. You know what I'm saying? So they have to take heed of the consequences that they're gonna have to do once they, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want their child to get in trouble. Me and you both been in prison, so we know what it results from.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you can only drill it. I mean, I'm sure all through high school years you was drilling it in their head to not do certain things. They know on the last day of school not to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
what
like,
you think about? I got a question. What do you think when the child turned 18 years old?
No.
What do you think?
No.
I think we got a comment.
A visitor.
A visitor.
Okay, so this is what I feel about this conversation. What's going on right now in Killeen, Texas?
Yeah.
With the high school, KISD.
Okay.
I'm from the Chi. I've lived there. So the things that's going on right now, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If anybody knows us anything, everything, all the ripples and all the rest of that, it's people coming from Chicago.
or other states. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of, even back in the day, if you got in trouble in the Chi, you came to Texas.
Right.
If you got in trouble in Texas, you went to the Chi. They don't have jurisdiction like that.
Oh, really?
So what I'm getting from you is you're saying that the majority of the issues that's going on is from people that came from Chi-Town.
Nope.
What are you saying?
What I'm sitting there saying is, even though I'm from the Chi, but the Chi is, Chicago is mode.
That what?
Black mode. It's black mode.
Black Mo, what do you mean?
Ever since we've been born, you know what I'm saying? It's just black. What does black mode do? You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going, messes with our respiratory and everything else like that.
Yeah.
The Chi is just black. It's black mode. Killeen, Texas, is a boiling pot.
So what do you think that we should, like, for the people that got kids, the parents that got kids, what should they do on their, huh? You want
I need your input. Because you know what we got going on right now? We got a real strong, powerful black movement going on right now. You got a lot of black people trying to help other black people just because they're black people. Because we got a big financial gap in the races. Mm-hmm. A lot of us aren't aware that they don't even expect to get certain jobs. Mm-hmm. They don't even expect to get certain pay. Like they might get $15, $16 an hour, and they think that that's a lot of money per hour. But then you have people that just walking in the companies just automatically getting $22 an hour, $30 an hour, and that's just average to them because they're used to that. And a lot of us aren't used to that, and we're thinking that $14 to $16 an hour is a lot when it's not really, but that's what we expect.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about that financial gap and how we can clear that up. Okay? Spin something for me, DJ Crash. Thank you. That was good. You're like, I didn't want to do that. Well, I was feeding it to him.
Love in the house.
You're back with the you're back. You're back at the sit down with your girl J Red and DJ Crash in the building. It's Friday and we having a good conversation. I want to say R.I.P. again to the little girl Malaya Davis. They found a garbage bag with child remains in Arkansas after a tip, and not for sure if it's the body or not, but, after they do forensic science or whatever like that, if they do find out it's her, let me stress, if you don't want your kids, adopt them out or give them to a family member. There's no reason to harm these kids, kill these kids or nothing. Like, I'm not sure how the situation went down. But if you don't want your kids, there's plenty of people out here that can't have kids that will gladly take them, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So what else you got to say?
Man, you know what is troubling me about that you say that that abortion law that they got coming out.
Right.
They're trying to stop the women from being able to have abortions if they go past 6 weeks.
6 weeks,
when they find out that they actually are pregnant around that time.
Right.
That's kind of crazy. I think that they're taking a lot of rights from women.
They trying to give them not life, but like.
They're trying to charge you with killing somebody.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even know that they're pregnant until after 6 weeks.
Right. And then I feel that's messed up too, because how are you to tell somebody what they can do with their body? You know what I'm saying? The women laid down and did everything they needed to do, and maybe they can't take care of the baby. I don't agree with abortion myself, but at the same time, I don't agree with nobody else telling me what I can do with my body. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel you on that.
I don't like the part that they said that if they're raped or it's incest. That's
right.
It's still, even if you're raped or incest and then you get pregnant and then 6 weeks later you find out that you got pregnant from your rapist, you still can't have an abortion. They consider you killing a human being. But
at 14.
It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. But you know what? They've been taking rights from groups for as long as we remember.
Right.
Like right now, we talking about women.
Right.
They've been taking women's rights unnecessarily for as long as we can remember. Like y'all wasn't able to get equal pay.
Right.
Even in some areas where you should get paid more, like a lot of teachers are mostly is considered women, or they got male teachers too, but they try to lessen the salary because it's a woman. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that for years, you know. Right. And I don't see how they actually.
We ain't shit, but
how you get away with stuff like that? How do you get away with stuff like that?
Yeah.
When we got this whole wave going across this, I guess this country, of everybody being equal.
Mm-hmm. Maybe people shouldn't sit and look at the word racism as a color.
Yeah.
Now I don't think racism is a color anymore. No, because they're trying to kill.
Yeah, it's not just a color. It's not just a color. It's if you're going against a person. Period. Yeah.
If you don't got no money,
regardless of their
then they really kind of don't really give a shit, care too much. I don't want to go say all that, but if you don't have any money, they really don't take care of you like they should.
Right.
They really don't. Like my insurance, man. I go to the hospital with my insurance. I got a good insurance. They hurry up and get me in.
You gotta have that bread.
But the majority of the people that don't have that, they have to sit in the lobby for hours and hours and hours at a time.
Right.
I don't understand.
There was an artist talking about that. I guess I can't say no names on here, but he had cancer. You know what I'm saying? And they told him that he needed to have surgery by a certain date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He didn't have insurance neither. He ended up paying the money straight up, and they was like. Before they said anything about money, they said we can get you in like 2 months. And he was like, 2 months? I'll be damn near dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when he said, I got the cash, I got $80,000 cash.
They was ready to get him right then.
The next day, they got him in surgery. It's like, look, I mean, healthcare itself is like off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you have to pay for costs a whole lot. So you do need health insurance. Let's stress that. You do need health insurance. Like, that's a major thing that you need. You know what I'm saying?
Those medical bills will take you out of games.
Right. So if you got a good job, make sure they got that health insurance to help you along your way. What else we going to talk about?
I know one thing we can talk about. The guy mentioned racism a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it starts with our commander-in-chief. This is a political issue. I think that the president of the United States, the sitting president at the time, allows racism. Mm-hmm. I don't think that he kind of says, let's be racist, but I think he kind of puts that image out there to allow people that are actually racist to step forward.
Right.
And now we having all these unnecessarily racism issues emerging that weren't about before.
No, well, race has always been a problem. You know what I'm saying? Right. But he's more bold with it, so everybody else can be like, okay, well, he doing that. You know what I'm saying? We might as well not hold back anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always been there, build up. If you racist, you been that way. You know what I'm saying? You been that way. You wasn't born that way, but it was taught to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Because I saw a commercial where they had this black kid and a white kid, and they just took to each other, like they hugged each other, like they wasn't looking at each other like they was black and white.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that's right. I did that. I was mad at the tracks. So we back in the next episode. Chilling with the girl J. Ray. It's your boy DJ Crash Music in the mix. Bring my words. I know what time it is. I got my boy for y'all now. Got my boy Derek in the house. Girl Pam my wife Noisy.
So long, rhyme so strong, I flex my body.
I feel like
I swole on.
I feel like I'm going to interview.
Bitch, and when the laws
I swore like a town, I need a town.
wonder where I went, they keep looking.
You ready?
I don't give a fuck like Tyson, I keep cooking. Or maybe like Lennox, I'm strong to
You
the
gonna bring it back?
like to get up high.
Bring it back. I'm gonna bring it in and you gonna bring it back. Right? What's up, homie?
We got my motherfucking nigga. What's the deal, man?
I know y'all are waiting on this
Y'all know what time it is. You got your boy DJ Crazy.
It's that mafia shit.
Wow. lot of mafia shit, man. Whole lot of mafia shit. Get money, black. Big yeah. Black bandana bandit, street turn me to a savage. Young nigga body's green like a motherfucking salad. Extraordinary, y'all niggas average. I'm a rolling stone, blame it on my daddy. Ayy, party like a rock star, strapped up like a Taliban. Heard him sneak this and shit, I don't really know the man. Seen him off in Pokevilles and a nigga turned his head. Whole time my hand was on my iron, damn I got that bag. Players get chosen, yo bitch been a fan. She a soul snatcher, hit her knees like she praying. Her face about a 7, but that ass made her a 10. I'm the side nigga, so I get in where I fit in. Hey, stay down till I came up, got a buzz, then I start dripping. Affiliated with Bloods, but my pockets creeping. Better watch your tongue for they find you somewhere missing. One found, one love, nigga. That's big business. Hey, I do the shit niggas can't do. Ken folk try to work like kung fu. These niggas fake like tofu. For the blessed nigga like Hachu. You don't really know what I've been through. How the fuck niggas we had to tend to. Can't find this drip on Yahoo. My hitters pulling up like a drive-thru. Bon appetit, time to eat. Claim you want some beat. Supposed to keep it in the streets, but you working with police. My granny telling me turn the other cheek. Keep the peace. Can't make sure your son gon' eat if you lock down in TDC. The devil in my ear say if they play, make them rest in peace. Got 100 rounds for 100 clowns. Try some shit, I'ma gun you down. He was thugging on that ground, now he in the lost and found. I don't know what happened to him. I was way out of town. Remember Price Street days when I was going pound for pound. Serving the city, fucking these hoes, selling Grammys at my ground. Ain't no way but up, cause my whole life I held shit down. So my niggas stuck, and I feel like I'm the only way out. Chase your toes, ain't chasing no clap. Got that ass too fat, let me hit it from the back. If I put my tongue on you, we know how to act. Slanging dope dick like good crack. Turned up for the best, can't look back. Got a couple P's in a book bag. Couple space age players wearing black flags. Trying to get up at the gutter, nigga, big facts.
It's your girl J Red, and you're back with the sit down tuned in with Mr. DJ Crash. And I have a couple of shout outs to give today. Okay, first of all, there's a free wax service that's going on from the 5th to the 8th of June. If you are interested, call Miranda at 254-791-5600. They're doing free waxes for a week up in Temple. Brazilian, eyebrows, chins, chests, if you got it, all that. So yeah,
so
again,
y'all girls
if
don't
you
check them out. So
yeah,
you get all that hair off your chest. You gotta get that hair.
Yes.
Oh,
we also want to give a shout out to Friendly Crabs, ran by Breon. He has moved his building. It is now in the Sun Mart on Rancier. So if y'all want some good food, I'm telling you, good food, y'all better go to Friendly Crabs. That is, again, on Rancier at Sun Mart.
It is pretty good. I got to play myself.
Man.
It's on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I got to play myself.
Yeah, they go in. So, you got any shout-outs?
Yeah, you pretty much hit the shout-outs, man. Yeah, you pretty much.
Well, you got to shout out yourself. DJ Crash.
Shout out myself, DJ Crash Music. Hit me up on all social networks, man. I'm on Instagram. All the social networks, Facebook.
My girl hype.
Shout out to my brother Hype. Back there, you know what I'm saying? We got the crowd in the back because she's in the back, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to the 4 Hood Soldiers.
Right.
Of course, you know what I'm saying?
4 Hood Soldiers.
I also want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Noisily.
Yay.
We got a producer over here. He was supposed to be in the house, but he I don't know. We didn't go get him, I guess. Maybe we can get him on the next show.
You make beats?
He made beats.
Oh, come over. Come over. You can take, about 5 seconds to come. Okay, come over here. Come over here. So what's your name?
My name's Jeremiah.
Jeremiah?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you, Jeremiah?
I'm 20.
20?
Yes, ma'am.
You make beats?
Yes, ma'am.
How long you been making beats?
Been making beats since I was probably 12.
12?
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, have you sent them out to any artists?
Not yet. I've just been trying to refine myself. I sing too, so I've been trying to produce my own music and do that for myself. So I've been keeping a lot of my stuff to myself. But I'm ready to work with people and kind of start putting myself out there and getting my social media right and all that good stuff.
Okay, so speaking of social media, won't you give them your social media so they can reach you?
All right. So my social media is Jeremiah _Gotg at 412gmail.com.
How do you spell
Jeremiah?
So it's Jeremiah without the J, so EREMIAH.
Okay.
My last name GUSTAVE.
Okay.
So how did you get started in making beats? What made you want to make beats?
So I just started. The way I got started was just hearing all my favorite music, just knowing that I had an ability to sing, I had an ability to just create music for myself, but I was like, okay, and I mean by instruments and stuff, but I was like, how do I get it into that capacity to where I can put it into music, to where I can get other people to reach and listen to it and stuff. And I never wanted to pay for studios. I never wanted to go and have to rely on everybody else.
That's one good reason to start making beats. I got beats myself like that because I didn't want to pay. And a lot of people stingy with their beats. They don't want to give you the best beats. Exactly. And who are some of your influential beat makers, or who like you said you was listening to the beats and stuff. So who were some of those people?
Well, a lot of the people the first couple of people that really got me started was Kanye West, Pharrell Williams. Just that he produced all his own music. He produced a lot of soundtracks for movies and stuff, and I never knew that. And then I went and searched into his stuff after watching. What's funny is Despicable Me, and he did the whole track playlist for that. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I looked him up, and I just thought it was so cool that he made his own music. And the same with Kanye. Travis Scott made his own music, and he's kind of like my nowadays influence.
And Travis Scott is high.
Yes, sir.
Kanye West do his thing too.
Okay, well, keep pushing,
ma'am.
and we need to hear your music out there soon. So don't hold it in.
Oh yeah, yes,
bring it to you. Okay.
Of course. Yes,
all right. So y'all make sure to follow him. Okay.
And hit your boy DJ Crash Music at Crash Music. Crash Music is CRASHMUZICK at any social network that's on there. You know what I'm saying? So just hit your boy. And I get back at you. I get back at everybody. So
okay, well that's it for today. It's your girl Jamie J Red. You're tuned in to the Sit Down with DJ Crash, and we'll see you next time. God bless.
All right, appreciate it.
You also.
I was trying to get it how I live. I want the dead presidents. I want to pull up, head spin, get fly.